Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bull City Hangout 921. Today is the International, let me read it right, Day of Peace. So peace be unto you. So I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. I invite you to check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now what I'm going to do is just to read just a few items from the Durham Skywriter. Again, I invite you to check it out in its entirety. So we're going to start with the word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. So it's, as always, I will remind you that the city of Durham has a water hardship fund to help people who have fallen, woefully behind with their water bill. You can get up to $240 worth put on your account to help you out. So check it out. Read about it on the word page. Also, DSS, social services, they have an emergency fund to help you with your rent or mortgage payment if your job has been adversely affected by COVID-19. Read about that. It's on the word page. Do everything that it says. I have a bulleted list of things you have to do. Make that phone call and get that ball rolling. Okay. Also on the word page, let me scroll down to SCORE. And SCORE stands for, wait. 1 second. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff on here. Service Corps of Retired Executives. They know everything there is to know about business. They have free mentoring. They have these wonderful webinars and they're free too, where you can learn all kinds of great stuff. Curtis Brooks, my homeboy, who's now living in Texas. Welcome. Check out Curtis. He is the, producer, engineer for Mediascope on Wednesdays at 6 Eastern on Facebook and other outlets. So welcome, Curtis. Happy to have you here. If you want to hop on, the link is right there. Let's see. Now I was telling you about SCORE. Yes. I think they have something going on tomorrow. They do. So tomorrow, they're going to have a webinar called Get Your Business Online in a Blink. Stress-free ways to find the right software. That's half the battle, isn't it? So that is going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Okay, and let me scroll over to the Women's Business Center. They also have mentoring and free webinars. So you can't have too much help available, can you? Okay, so let's see. This is also tomorrow. Now, this is almost an all-day thing, so this is really serious. It is the Business Startup Workshop. Starts at 9:30. Goes all the way to 2:30. So we're talking about a bundle of information. So you can get answers to your legal questions regarding your startup business, learn what documents you need to fill out, and file with the Secretary of State. Also, other paperwork that you have to know about. So it's a Zoom event. It's free, of course. And the link, again, can be found on the word page. Scroll down to the Women's Business Center. And let's see. Curtis is at the car service center getting an oil change. Bless you. Actually, I need to do that too. Come to think of it. When's the last time my car's had an oil change? Thanks for the reminder, because every season, or rather every spring and every fall, I get the oil change and the tune-up. Thanks for the reminder. Yes, and Guy Cook is here. Hello, Guy. So we'll be bringing him on in just a second. Let me see, where was I? I think I was done with the Women's Business Center. Let's go to the school tools page. And as always, I like to let you know that Durham Public Schools has free lunches for young people ages 18 and under, but it's only Tuesdays and Thursdays now. So it's Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 until 12:30. Pick up lunches for your kids. And there are 25 schools taking part in this. Just go to the nearest school. I have the schools and the addresses listed on the school tools page. So be sure to check that out. Do not let your kids go hungry. Also, let's scroll down to Moorhead Planetarium. They have a series called Moorhead at Home on Tuesday mornings. They have these really fun videos, these science experiences. So tomorrow, they'll be talking about the International Observe the Moon Night. And that's going to be this coming Saturday. So they want to get you ready for it. You can learn about moon science and also figure out the best phases for observing the moon. And I think it's supposed to be cloudy Saturday, but I hope it clears up. But anyway, so that is tomorrow morning. It's a Zoom event. It's at 10 o'clock, and it's called the International Observe the Moon Night, courtesy of Moorhead Planetarium, found on the School Tools page. Okay, now I'm curious what you're going to do, parents and guardians and grandparents, what you feel about the schools possibly opening. And I'm curious as to whether you're going to send your kids to school or just leave them at home, let them stay home and get that remote learning. I'm very curious about that because things are starting to open up, whether they should or not. It's up to you to decide. But let's go to the health page. As always, I have COVID-19 information, including where to get free tests, also where to take your kids. It's hard to find tests for kids. The Lincoln Community Health Center has that available for young people. Also, let's see. I think it's pretty much it. I mean, just scroll down, scroll around, learn about the virtual walk to end bladder cancer, which will be in a couple of weeks. Also, the free vitamins that are offered by Hershey Pharmacy on Hope Valley Road. Just explore it. Also, know that I have reactivated the health events page, which tells you about the support group meetings here and there. Okay, now let's go to the senior page. Now, today is the last day. Let me scroll down to it. Today is the last day to registering for the outdoor chair exercise. They're playing it safe at the senior center, as they should. So this coming, Thursday, they're going to have the outdoor chair exercise. It's going to be early in the morning, so you want to wear a jacket. So they want people to pre-register because they want to, they don't want the parking lot just full of people. They want to make sure that everybody is safe and socially distanced. So make that phone call. The Durham Center for Senior Life is on Rigsby downtown, and the phone number is right there on the senior page. Okay, let's go to the sports page. Just one thing I wanted to remind you that the DPR, Durham Parks and Recreation All-Star Competition, is tomorrow, 6 p.m. for teams, ages 13 to 18. Basically, it's like skill, what do you call it? Skill competition. It's not going to be an actual game, but whoever gets the most points will take home the most prizes. Everybody will walk away with some kind of swag, with something from Durham Parks and Recreation. So be sure to register your team. It's free. And it's tomorrow. It's going to be at Hillside Park, which is on the other side of W.D. Hill. It's going to be on Roxborough Street there. So it's going to be fun. I went there a couple of weeks ago. It was rained out, but it looked like it was going to be fun. So I know it's going to be fun for sure tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Be there. Okay, let's go now to the legal page. And the city council meeting is tonight, 7 o'clock. All the links that you need to watch can be found on the Let's Go page. I'm sorry. Well, also Let's Go page as well, but also the legalese page. That's the page that I'm on right now. Also, Legal Aid NC, as always, on Mondays from 4 until 5. They have an online talk. It's called HOME, which stands for Housing on Monday Evening. Different housing topics. You can bring up whatever topics. They can answer your questions, etc., etc. It's free, of course. And again, it's from 4 until 5. Read about that. Get the link from the legalese page. All right. Last but not least, we're going to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. And let's scroll down to today is the 21st, International Day of Peace. I hope you can uphold that. Let's see. The Coalition for Affordable Housing and Transit, they're meeting right now. Their meeting is on the third Mondays from noon until 1. The topic is emergency funds to prevent homelessness. Very important topic. So if you want to leave now and check that out, I don't mind at all. You can just watch this on the replay. But the Coalition for Affordable Housing and Transit, they're meeting right now on emergency funds to prevent homelessness. All right. Also happening today from 1 o'clock to 1:30, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, the Women's Veterans Series They have a webinar. It's called Advice on Transitioning Employment and Building Businesses. So that's going to be today at 1 o'clock. It's online, it's free, and it's listed on the Let's Go page. New Visions of Africa restaurant next door to W.D. Hill on Fayetteville Street. They will be giving away free snacks and meals from 3 until 6. So go there if you are in need and get a free warm meal. I told you about Legal Aid's home uh, uh, activity. Marva's Fun. She's having her online beginners line dance class that is tonight from 7 until 8. It's really fun. It's on Zoom, which means she can play copyrighted music without being thrown in jail. So it's a free event and it's really fun. So check that out. It's on the Let's Go page. Also, now tomorrow, Durham County Sheriff's Office will have their rabies vaccination clinic in their Animal Services Division office on Glen Road. That's from 9:30 until 11. $10 cash, exact change. So this is for dogs and cats that need their rabies shots. Also tomorrow, and I think this is the last thing that second to the last thing I'll be listing, Urban Ministries has Food, Shelter, and a Future. That is in partnership with Food Bank of Central and East North Carolina, or Eastern North Carolina, and also Sankofa Farms. They will be giving away food tomorrow. It's a drive-through, walk-up food pantry. If you're driving, pop open the trunk. They'll just put the food right there in the trunk. Make sure the trunk has space for it, for a box. Also, if you're walking, that's fine. Just follow the signs, and they will hand you some food, and that should keep you going for at least a while. So that, again, is going to be tomorrow morning from 10 until noon. And it's going to be, basically, don't go to the door of Urban Ministries. It's going to be in the lot on Queen and Liberty Street. So that vacant lot, the vacant area, Queen and Liberty. Okay, now the last item that I'm listing, the second. New Visions of Africa restaurant, again, they're having their grocery giveaway tomorrow at 11:30. Get there a half hour early to sign up and get in line. You can choose the groceries that you take home. They'll even give you the bag. They only ask that you wear a mask and don't button lines. Sometimes people get excited. But yeah, so that's tomorrow, 11:30 at New Visions of Africa restaurant on Fayetteville Street. Sign up 11:30 is where you can pick out the groceries that you take home. Okay, now this is definitely the last one for sure. Nehemiah Christian Center, they will be giving away free back lunches tomorrow from noon until 1. They are on Mangum, which is downtown. Weather report, it is 63 and sunny. You might need just a little light jacket if you're delicate. It's 68. It's going to be sunny all day later on. And then tomorrow, it will be 72 and sunny all day. That is it. Guy Cook looks really relaxed. Let's bring him on and see what's going on.
Hi
Guy,
there.
what you do?
Well, it's Happy Monday, so on
Yes.
on the table of events, new Monday, new week, new
Mhm.
goals, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
let me lean over here and grab it. At a yard sale this weekend, because we do that from time to time,
Mm-hmm.
I got this three
Ooh,
398 pages, and I said, "Well, how much is
web
it?" Oh,
design.
that's in the free box. The free box. I said, why is it free? I looked it up on Amazon and it's like 20 some bucks on Amazon. I went,
Why did you tell them that?
well, I looked it up after I got home.
Oh,
And the book came out in 2004.
okay.
So it's old. You know, a lot
Mhm.
of the links won't work and stuff.
Oh,
But
okay. Okay.
I'm really hopeful that I'll find a pearl in that oyster. One of the
Yeah,
things I
shoot.
found in surfing looking at things this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and this has to do with Durham Skywriter, something to write down on the
Okay.
list.
Okay.
Does your ad delivery system for online advertising work on desktop, tablets, and mobile all at once? Or do the ads that you create only work on desktop or only work on mobile. So you want to make sure of that. And here's the link to go look.
Okay. I do know. You mean how the ads actually look, or do you mean in designing
Delivered.
the ad?
How's the ad delivered? Not anything to do with design other than making sure
Oh,
the
oh
size
yeah.
is the right
It
size.
works. It works great on all of the. Yeah, it works. I've checked it out. The only what's frustrating to me is that on the mobile, like most of the ads are on the Let's Go page. That's the most visited page according to my analytics.
Yeah.
So that's where the ads are.
Right.
So on the tablet and on the laptop, desktop, you see the information. And, oh, why don't I just show you?
Well, I
Okay.
don't know.
Duh. Hello.
It's
Okay.
Monday. It's Monday.
So, whoa. So here's the Let's Go page.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the ads are over to the side. So you see senior pharmacist, for example.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
problem is now it looks great on iPads, tablets, laptop, desktop, but on the phone, unfortunately, because the screen is so
Yeah.
small,
Right.
you don't see the ads until you have scrolled through the whole calendar. So in other words, the way the phone reads it, it reads instead of going across, it
Right.
reads it all the
Because
way
of the
down
width.
and going on. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So
But at
so
least they're
hopefully,
there. At least
oh
they're
yeah,
there.
and
Yeah.
actually, the cool thing about the ads on cell phones, it takes up the whole screen. It looks great because
Okay, now
it's perfectly formatted to fit the iPhone the smartphone screen, and so it fills the whole screen beautifully.
vocabulary lesson.
Yes,
Are you familiar with the word? I hope I say it right. Interstitial.
I've heard the word. I don't remember what it means though.
It's has to in terms of advertising,
Mm-hmm.
the highest click-through rates are the ads that are placed interstitially or in the middle of the story. So like, you go click
Oh,
on read more and you want to find out more about the event.
mm-hmm.
Well, in that event process, you're going to see bazinga. You'll see an ad just pop up right in the middle.
I hate that.
Well, that's the ones that get the clicks, though. And in
Really?
terms,
Well,
well,
what about when you're reading an article, right? And
yeah,
so, like you're at a news site, and you see, and then they'll have an ad in the middle, like you have to hop over to read the rest. I hate those too. Those probably get clicked on a lot too, I guess, because they're in the middle of the
well,
text.
last time we spoke, or maybe the time before, I talked about breaking the information up into page-sized
Mm-hmm.
chunks,
I'm thinking about that. Yeah.
and that would make for more ad exposures for your advertisers.
Yes. True.
And their meeting, if you went into them and said more is better, they're all gonna go, yeah, yeah. How do we get more?
Mm-hmm. The only thing, though, the only reason I don't like that idea, it's a great idea, but
Right.
suppose it's the end of the month, you're only going to hop over all the other events to get to the one that you want. And I really want people to discover events as well. For example, if they're scrolling through and they see, oh, Spirit House did this, or oh, Senior Pharmacist did this, I'm going to keep my eye on them. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
want them to be able to discover things.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, it's a dilemma. It's a real dilemma.
Well,
I'll think about that. I'll still
it's
give it some
it's
thought.
it's mostly I wanted to show you that cool book I got for
Listen,
free.
yeah, for free,
And
boy.
then the idea that came up last night.
Mhm.
You don't watch football, do you?
When my dad was alive, I would watch
Ah,
the Chicago Bears, but
well, yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't watched
Well,
football
I'm a
since.
Seattle Seahawks fan from when I lived
They have a
on the
great
West
logo.
Coast.
I like their logo.
Yeah. Seattle Seahawks game, they played against New England Patriots last night.
Okay.
And Cam Newton, you might have heard that name in football land. He used to
Okay.
be the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, but
Oh,
he evolved.
yes, of course.
And now he works for the New England Patriots.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah. The play the game went on back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, nip and tuck. Seattle was ahead by 5 points.
Okay.
Time wound down. The last 3 seconds of the game, New England is on the 1 yard line. If they make the touchdown, they win.
And they broke for a commercial. No, go ahead.
No. Well, yeah, that would have been the thing. The quarterback, Cam Newton, kept the ball and tried to make the touchdown.
You tried to run it in?
Yeah. He got stopped. The guy that had been on the bench for Seattle for the whole freaking game, they brought him in just for that one last stand heroic. There's Seattle Seahawks guys that aren't in the game. They're over on the sidelines doing jumping jacks, rooting for their team and stuff.
Okay.
And this guy shoved one player, the fullback, right into the quarterback for New England and stopped the play. So there had this conversation earlier in the game about who's the most valuable player.
The guy that stopped the play, I guess.
I'd say the guy that won the game,
Yeah,
because if he hadn't stopped Cam Newton, they'd have had a long flight home. Well, no, not actually, because they're playing in Seattle. But I think he was going to be.
Well, he did get the VIP, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, and the new
that was
thing
probably
I did,
very exciting.
Did you see how I logged in?
Guy R. Cooks. Wonderful.
Yes. Now put that in your
Cook.
Put that in your search engine. It takes you into the Google search results, and you can see what's hot and what's not.
Awesome.
And it's different than just doing Guy R. Cook.
And your wonderful podcast.
Yeah, that's coming together. Pinterest. If you haven't done Pinterest, what did you do this weekend? I mean, I found out a new thing on Pinterest that I can look at statistics for just stuff that I've put in.
Oh yeah, you sent that to me.
Not for the whole thing. And it's like in 400 percentile increase from the previous 30 days.
You are blowing up.
Well, it was scary. I'm going, why aren't I selling this? This is a sell opportunity. There's got to be something put in there.
Well, I'm going to get all up in there eventually.
Yeah. And the other thing, as you're writing down the list of things that Guy gave me to do that I'm not going to do.
Oh, I'm going to do. Oh,
besides the flu shot, because
I'm just one person, right? I'm just one person.
Yeah, just like me.
I'm doing the.
But I'm older. And
you just had a birthday.
The other thing is you have DurhamSkyWriter@gmail.com, right? Create your Google Ads account with that login.
I thought Google Ads was. Wait a minute.
You can create the account and not buy an ad today, but just have the account so that if let's say the pharmacy guy wants to know what ad delivery system are you using, right? Where do I look at my statistics? I want to know how many times people clicked on the ad and went and bought a lollipop or whatever they're advertising. Okay.
I thought Google Ads was where they choose the ads for you. Which is something that I did not want.
No.
Oh.
They got the bus that'll get you there. Okay. But you decide what you're going to wear and how long you're going to ride the bus for and where you're going to get on and off and so forth.
Okay. I guess maybe I'm confused. I thought that's what you sign up with when you have a YouTube account. Then they have like the Google, you sign up for ads. Oh, and they
on
choose.
On YouTube, yeah, they do. If you want to monetize your YouTube account,
and I'm totally against that.
They'll ask you what flavor of ads do you want. Like maybe you just want black businesses, for instance.
Yeah.
Then if you get an ad in there that's for other than the black businesses flavor, then how do you report that? I mean, I don't know. If you know, you're ahead of me. I don't do ads on YouTube.
Yeah.
One, I don't have enough. What is it? I think you have to have 10,000 subscribers. I don't know.
It's way more than what I have. But I don't like most of the ads that are on YouTube. I wouldn't want to be affiliated with a lot of those people. And plus, as a person who publishes a paper, I have my own advertisers. So I will always choose who advertises on my platform, even if that
Right.
means not being monetized on YouTube, which would take a long time anyway, because I don't have nearly enough watch time or subscribers to
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
warrant thinking about it.
Right.
But
It's
yeah,
not
I think
something to put a lot of time and effort into if
mhm,
it's so far out distance. Like mine, I think I've got like 100 and something subscribers. My
mhm.
YouTube effort is real minimal. It's going to grow though. I'm going to try to figure out a way to take the Pinterest
I was just going to
environment
ask you if you
and make
think you
that
can.
into
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you could make that Pinterest, if you could transfer some of that Pinterest interest over into YouTube
right.
somehow. I don't know.
And then if YouTube saw me running ads on their platform, would they ban me? You know, like if I said, I'd
Hmm.
really like you to be a patron of the Guy or Cook Report because it's going to help your business and that's $5 a month. You're not spending big bucks
Hmm.
and it's not a contract. You don't have to have it for a year. So
Okay,
if I
I
go
didn't know
on,
you had a Patreon. Okay, let me write that down. Guy R. Cook
yeah, I'm the opposite of your content. You have ads
Patreon.
on your page and I don't have any ads.
Hmm.
I just have patrons that just chip in
I got you. Of
like
course, I could use those too, for
well,
sure.
if you sign up your podcast onto Podbean,
Hmm.
it's done automatically. They put the green button up there and everything.
Hmm.
Just say, yeah, I'd like to have patrons, and they'll say, okay,
I
let's make it work.
I actually signed up for Anchor, and I did a couple of podcasts, but I really need to get back at least, at the very least, to Anchor because
You know
they.
why I'm shaking my head no? Because Anchor will take your feed and they'll make a separate instance of a YouTube presence for the Durham Skywriter. You've already got Durham Skywriter, blah blah blah,
Yes,
going on there. So
yes,
you know what this? You've heard the phrase duplicate content.
yeah. That's not
How
always
could have
good.
an anchor make a content episode of the same episode you did on today's
Oh,
day number 265, by the way, if anybody asks you. If day 265 in the year 2020 you have the episode on YouTube twice, is that good for your brand?
I wouldn't
I
want that.
think probably not.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
I'm agreeing with you. I think
mm.
that Anchor. That's why I quit. I was on Anchor. I did have the
Oh,
podcast because Eileen is the one that got me
hmm, hmm.
convinced that Anchor was the way to go, and now I don't think so. Just
Can
because,
you eliminate YouTube? Because I know they send your podcasts out to 8 different platforms,
right?
maybe even more. Can you pick and choose which platforms?
1 second. Hello. Okay.
That was a quick one.
You know those calls that you get from the queen of everything, and she says, "I'm ready to go."
There you go.
That means
Family
I'm out.
time.
I'm out of here because she's ready to go. She might even be
Oh,
in the car waiting. And
wow.
so, rather than risk my life, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay,
If
guy.
unless you got something scheduled, I'll
Okay.
try to pop in. Maybe there's a pearl in the sorcerer. But do take a second. Take 2 seconds.
Okay.
One, set up your Pinterest account.
Hmm.
You don't even have to populate. Just get your login.
I
Okay.
actually I have a Pinterest, but you want me to set up a business Pinterest
Right.
for Durham Skywriter.
And
Yeah.
if you search through the guyercookreport.podbean.com and search for how to create a business page on Pinterest, that should come up. If it doesn't, let me know.
Okay, awesome. Thanks,
And
guy.
the other thing,
Don't make her wait.
yeah, I hear you.
See you later.
And set up your Google ad account. Goodbye.
I would do that. Guys, fun as always. So if you'd like to hop in, whoever's watching, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I will get back to work. Actually, I'm supposed to interview someone around 2 o'clock, so I probably shouldn't goof around too long. But if anybody wants to hop on camera and shoot the breeze or share information, that would be awesome. Let me repeat the weather report. It is 63 right now. Actually, let me see if it's still 63. It's supposed to get up to 68. Let me check real quick. Let me see real quick if I can get it to open. Ooh, it's 66. Okay, it's 66 right now. Actually, it says that it's partly cloudy. I do see a few clouds, but anyway, I don't think it's going to be totally cloudy. It's supposed to be. Let me check. Oh yes, the sun's going to come back out. Oh yeah, the sun's going to come back out in full around 3 o'clock. It's going to stay sunny. It's going up to 68, and then tomorrow it will be 72. Let me see if it still says. It still says so. 72 with a low of 48. Whoa. I haven't closed my windows yet. I refuse to give in to fall. It takes a while for me to just admit that summer's over. But there you go. So if nobody wants to hop on, that's okay. What I'm going to do is to update the Skywriter as I always do. And I will see you tomorrow at noon. You have a beautiful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.